was thinking about was I would stream, and then if I would ever have to get up during that time, I would just play like a VOD or something of my old gameplay.
Yeah, that works too. Same concept. Well,
Okay,
oh,
I put live. It says YouTube live. I don't know if I'm live though. Stream setup. It should be done.
machine.
Connect stream software to go live. Let me refresh the page. Let me see if maybe I messed up.
Ooh, you said you're live? Yep, good. Upcoming, teaching my friend how to Fusion World.
It says upcoming?
Yes, it says, please stand by. Ooh, I can watch this on the TV. That's the other thing I like about YouTube.
Oh.
Is that I can watch your stream because my TV has YouTube app on it.
Wait,
and not all TVs can watch Twitch on it. So
yeah, but
when people
TVs do YouTube now.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. So the stream's not up yet, though?
I'm looking at the please stand by.
Oh, you see it?
Yeah.
Huh. So on my end, I can see the chat. Like if I type in the chat.
Yeah, I watch on it too.
You see it, right?
Let's see. I didn't see you say anything.
Oh, you didn't see me type in the chat?
No.
Let me just put an emoji or something.
I see top messages 1.
Nothing?
Yeah, I said hello.
Oh, I didn't see your message.
Yeah, so where's the...
Oh, maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. Because I tried to open the stream, and then it didn't happen. Let me go ream.
Oh, I'm still clean.
I created a stream, and then I created the stream on XSplit, and I guess it was a completely different stream.
Oh, are you streaming on Twitch?
No, on XSplit.
On XSplit? Oh,
yeah, like I tried opening the thing. Like I did create, go live, right? And then when I did that, I thought I had to do that first, but then when I did XSplit, it just went through the same process.
Mm-hmm.
So how am I supposed to see this like a creator view then?
You go to your YouTube and just simply whatchamacallit? The chat.
I mean, I see the chat. I guess it doesn't matter. As long as I see the chat, it's fine. Boop. There, right?
Yep, I see boop.
All right, well, let me open the game.
See, boop, right there. In the corner. Boop.
Oh man, there's delay, but that's fine because no one's talking in the chat. I want quality. All right, let me just pause the video then. I just need to see the chat. All right, so you have some foundation for this game. You played it, and so there's 4 colors in this game. In Dragon Ball Fusion World, you got. Let's look at the colors. We
Of
have
course you picked it.
we have
Of
red.
course you picked Afro. Okay.
Man, that's the best one. We got red. Well, this is red. We got red. We got blue. We got green. And we have yellow. Yellow or orange, whatever this color is. I call it yellow. So let's look at what this tutorial BS says. Because to my understanding, the colors do one thing, but they might do something different. Okay, so not here. So we'll play. Oh, do you need me to share my screen with you on Discord? Let me do that. That way you can see it in real time.
You don't want me to see the delay?
No, dude. There you are.
Okay.
All right, so
Real time.
here is what the game says. Red. This color specializes in activating effects or cards' power. You can gain card power advantage by increasing your card's power or decreasing your opponent's card's power. Remember that a card is placed in its owner's drop when its power is reduced to 0. So basically, what it's trying to say is that this color is good at buffing and debuffing.
Okay. That's a lot of text just to say that.
Yeah. I mean, I guess they're assuming that you don't play other card games, so you're just saying all the words. So it's like, hey, you can buff your own cards, also debuffing the opponent's cards. And when it says drop, that means like graveyard.
Okay.
And what it's saying here is like if a card's power, its number gets reduced to 0, then it gets sent to the graveyard.
Okay.
But something interesting about that is that when you destroy a card, when you KO a card, sometimes they have effects that activate when they're KO'd. However, if you reduce a card's power to 0, it isn't KO'd. It's just sent to the graveyard.
Oh, so sometimes there's effects. So there's no graveyard effects. Well, to a degree.
Yeah, to a degree. Like if something's KO'd, I guess it's kind of like a graveyard effect, but no, it's like if it gets sent to the graveyard, it doesn't like trigger. Not right now.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, here we go. So if it's KO, it's kind of like an actual fight. They're just not able to fight at the moment. But when they are knocked out, that means they're dead. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's something to know about red. Once we read over these texts, then we'll expand on it because these are just like glazing over what these cards do. What these colors do. Blue.
Okay.
This color specializes in returning your opponent's battle cards to their owner's hand or deck. Returning battle cards will give you advantage on the field. This color has many cards that activate effects when you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, and it will be important to consider the order in which you play cards. So, blue is actually pretty unique. I mean, all the decks are here. All the colors have their own unique playstyle, but in this game, it's very advantageous to have a lot of cards in your hand. But this color, like with Vegeta and even Goku Black, they like having 7 or less cards in their hand. That way they can trigger like other effects.
Okay.
And the main way to do that is to just use your cards for like effects. Like when you attack, your battle cards have something called combo.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes your card that's attacking or your leader that's attacking stronger for that battle.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have like 8 cards in your hand, you might want to just use one for combo. That way, you just stay under 7, so you can still trigger effects.
Gotcha.
And another thing is that blue is good at returning cards from the field to the opponent's hand or even to the opponent's deck. If you ever,
So that,
sorry,
I was gonna say, so that would be detrimental, or it would be a problem for Vegeta and Goku Black then, because then the cards are sent back to their hands.
yeah, if a card is sent back to a blue player's hand, it'd be kind of annoying.
Mm-hmm.
But the weird thing in this game is that unless it's like a high cost card, like when I say high cost, I mean like 3 and up, then it might not even be an issue. If you return a 1 or 2 cost, like the 1 cost usually just draw you cards. So if you just put it back in their hand, it just lets them use it again.
I gotcha.
So you don't want to really put those 1 costs back in their hand. But if, say, it's something called a blocker, where if you attack, they can redirect the attack to that unit, then you can return it to their hand so that they can't use that block effect that turn.
Right.
But the thing is, if it's in their hand, they can still use it for combo. So it's like a real back and forth. Blue is mainly about like comboing your cards, about doing big damage, about controlling the board. It's a lot of tempo. Like if you can make your opponent have less cards on the field than you, then that could be beneficial in a certain degree.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't really like playing blue, but blue is pretty big brain. Like,
but what you're saying is there's a lot of reading.
it's a lot of balancing. You have to think ahead, and blue would be good if green wasn't so good. But green is like the best, so blue is like kind of struggling right now.
Gotcha.
But
because blue sounds like a control deck. Whereas green is that gonna be? I'll let you get into that.
All right, so green. This color specializes in increasing your energy. We'll talk about energy. You can use increased energy to play higher cost cards before your opponent. Okay, they did it for me. Another specialty of this color is its cards that activate effects when you have 6 or more energy. So it says it specializes in increasing your energy. In other games, like Legends of Runeterra, this is called ramping.
Yeah.
Ramping means you're gaining energy higher and faster than your opponent.
Right.
So the thing with green is because it's designed to ramp, it doesn't have a lot of early game cards.
Correct.
So the thing is, it does have some early game cards that you can play. But they're mostly designed to help you survive to a later game.
Yeah, just to get you to the
Yeah.
to get you by.
Like this game doesn't have like healing. I mean, there's actually one healing card, and it's surprising. It's not surprising. It's funny enough in green. So green has a healing card. It makes sense. You want the ramp to heal a little bit, right?
Yeah.
But that's the only heal in the game.
That's crazy.
And so once green reaches energy 6 is when they can start popping off. Like they have good cards at 4 and 5, but those good cards are just designed to help them get to 6. And then once you reach 6, that's when you just start throwing the big dudes on the field. And those big dudes do a lot of damage. And the green color is the strongest in the game currently. But we'll discuss that afterward. And then we have yellow. This color specializes in switching your battle cards in energy to active mode. You can also switch your opponent's battle cards to rest mode. By increasing your choices and decreasing your opponent's choices, you can easily control the game. This color also features many cards with blocker. So what this is saying is that you control your battlefield. You know, it's very interesting that they say this because I never really thought about it this way, but it's actually true. So when you play yellow, your units, when you summon a unit, it's in active mode. And what active mode means is you can attack with it, or you can use it as combo.
Okay.
So the thing with yellow is that, say you attack with a unit, and then at the end of your turn with Frieza, you're able to stand up that unit from rest mode back to active mode. Because once you attack with a card, it goes to rest mode, which means you can attack it. If it's in active mode, you can't attack that card. You have to wait for it to be in rest mode.
Oh.
Yep.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, so if you have dudes on your field, your opponent can't attack those cards unless they go into rest mode. So they can only attack your face, pretty much.
Right. Block it with your face.
Pretty much. However, all the yellow leaders have a way to restand their cards. Frieza, once he's awakened, can restand 2 cards that he has at the end of his turn, which is pretty good. It's pretty solid. Cooler can restand 1 card as long as it has Frieza Clan in it and is 4 costs or less. And Ginyu can restand the whole Ginyu Force, but it costs a lot. But we'll go over that too.
Okay.
And it says you can also put your opponent's cards into rest mode. There are a few cards in yellow that can put your opponent's cards into rest mode with their effects, and that's really good because when a card is active, then you could use it for combo or you could use its effects. But if it's in rest mode, then it can't activate a blocker effect and it can't be used for combo. So a lot of times the cards on the field will have like 1,000, we'll say 10k power, right? 10k combo. If I put that to rest mode, then they just lose 10k combo for that turn.
Wow.
So that's a huge chunk of defense that they lost.
Right.
So, sorry, you want to say something?
I guess I'm kind of like mentally putting names for the different colored decks. Like yellow sounds, like I said earlier, like a ramping deck, just to get to the end game or close to the end game, so you can destroy folks.
Oh,
green deck.
No, green is the one with that ramps.
That's the one. Green is the one that. Oh yeah, no. Yellow sounds more like a control deck. Blue sounds like a semi stall deck. I haven't figured out red yet, but that's what I'm kind of like generalizing right now.
All right, so here's the thing. Let's look at now. Let's look at the leaders. So for the starter leaders, you have Goku.
Mm-hmm.
Goku, when he awakens, he says choose up to one of your battle cards when you attack, or once per turn. Yeah, once per battle per turn. That card could get 5,000 power for the battle. So he's
Okay.
pretty basic.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad, not amazing, but not bad. And you know, not being bad goes a long way, to be honest.
I believe it.
We have Vegeta. Vegeta's effect is if you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, that turn he can make his attack go up by 150,000. Like, bruh, this dude's attack will go to 35k.
That's
Very,
a lot.
yeah, it is a lot. But the thing about this effect is that it only works on your turn.
Ooh.
So he's very aggressive on your turn. It's not a bad effect. Brawly is unique, where all the leaders on their second side, or all the main deck leaders on their second side, when they attack, they can draw a card still. The Brawly, once he awakens, he can't draw a card normally anymore by attacking. But there's a trade-off to that. All the other 3 leaders have 20k power. Brawly, however, has 25k power.
Right.
So because he's bigger than everyone else, he has like inherent built-in protection from certain things.
So what you're saying is he's on steroids.
Yeah, pretty much. But there's another downside or quirk to Brawly. Is that when he awakens, you actually make him lose 1 life.
Oh.
So the thing is, the other leaders, when they awaken, they don't really lose a life. And they'll have maybe 4 life, at least. Brawly, however, will go down to 3 life. So, even though he has 25k power, he does have less life than other dudes. But this 5k power is like so strong. Like, if Brawly didn't exist, like the meta would be like just pure aggro, I'm pretty sure. Like, he's just like gatekeeping certain things from that, like being crazy.
But he's doing his job.
Yeah. And then we have Frieza. Frieza's effect is choose up to 2 of your battle cards and switch them to active mode. But this works out like at the end of his turn. So I'll say attack with, like, the nice thing with Frieza is that he's able to attack with 2 dudes, any 2 dudes, or even just use their effects. Maybe they have an effect where they have to go into rest mode, and then at the end of the turn you just make them in active mode. That way your opponent can't attack them, and you could even use them as combo if you really wanted to. So
Gotcha.
Frieza is a very safe pick if you want to do that sort of thing. So when we look at the leaders, Goku, he, like they say, he increases your card's power by 5k.
Yeah.
So he buffs his own units. That's pretty decent. And the thing is, he can do that on either player's turn. And that
sounds good.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. It's like a free 5k power increase is pretty solid, because every other person would have to spend like at least one card to gain that boost. So he's just doing
Mm-hmm.
that for free off an effect. And you just have to play around the effect the whole time. So if you're playing around an effect, that means you have to spend more cards than your opponent. Or you have to
Right.
spend stronger cards than your opponent.
Right. He just naturally gives him a 5K boost.
Yep.
Huh. That sounds. Is it just one? It's just one card, right?
Yeah, it's just
Nah.
one card once per turn.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's only once, but it's still like solid. And you could do it on your turn and the opponent's turn.
Right. Wow. Yeah. That could be a real good defensive thing too.
Yeah,
That probably would.
exactly.
Oh, that's cool.
Vegeta is best. Like, I honestly think he's just about doing damage. Like, it's like, hey, you want to throw damage at your opponent, and by throwing and trying to lower your hand size to 7, that means you're just comboing your cards away. You just keep throwing big numbers at your opponent over and over and over. And the thing with blue is like it has a lot of cards. It has some cards where it actually could get stuff out of the graveyard and put it back into your hand.
Mm-hmm.
That way you don't lose too much advantage. So you can just keep refueling your hand over and over. That way you can just keep spitting out damage. And just like, and the thing is, if you keep throwing out big numbers, eventually your opponent will reach a point where they're like, I don't want to take any more damage. And then they'll have to use cards. And the thing is, if they keep using cards, then, but you could keep getting cards back. So you keep say you keep staying at 7, but then they're going down for 5, 4. They're losing advantage while you're gaining the same advantage.
Right.
Brawly, again, like Brawly's is big. This big stat line is to help him survive. And his effect is place one of your energy in your drop. So place one of your energy into the graveyard, draw one card, then this card gains 5,000 power for the turn. Honestly, that's not really an amazing effect.
Mm-hmm.
You only really use it, I mean, not only, like, you use this effect eventually because there are cards that can help mitigate this, or if you ramp enough, it doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm.
But if you use this effect early game, you're pretty much just screwing yourself. You're just making yourself lose if you use this effect too early.
Right.
But because of Brawly's big stat line, he could like pretty much protect himself naturally.
I see.
And like, I'm kind of down selling Brawly with this right now, but once you see his like cards, he's like absolutely like monstrous.
There's a whole unit.
And Frieza, well, you already see Frieza's effect. To truly understand Frieza's abilities, I would have to explain his deck, I guess. So let's look at some cards.
I got one question.
Sure.
Who has hit?
Red.
Of course, Red does. Gosh dang it.
Can I look at? Oh yeah, I can look at start. I can just look at start decks. So let's look at start deck Goku. Sure. So start deck Goku. Well, Whis' effect on play. That just means on summon. So that you could summon it from your hand. You can summon it from the graveyard. I don't think you can actually summon Whis from the graveyard, but that is something that happens with other cards. So on play just means on summon.
Okay.
So on play, choose one of your opponent's battle cards and it gets negative 5,000 power for the turn. Pretty decent. Like, this card is pretty solid, and a very important thing to note when looking at cards in your build is their combo power. So the combo is on the side here, but you can also just see it up here. So this
Right.
dude has 10k combo,
Mm-hmm.
but they only have 5k power. You
Right.
can't really kill anything with 5k power except another 5k power unit.
Gotcha.
And you would never attack with Whis unless you can like get away with it. But you're really not going to do it. Because leaders all have 15k power. So to actually attack into a leader with this card, you would have to combo into it, and that's not really worth it. You pretty much just BM it at that point.
The Quinn special.
So this card is pretty basic. It's pretty solid. Like doing native 5k power is good for multiple reasons. So this dude has 5k power. If they have a Whis and you summon Whis, you just destroy their Whis. Right?
Right.
And if a lot of blockers, not a lot, but a lot of 1-drops have 5k power. So this just gets rid of their 5k powers.
Right.
Like
That's it.
Roshi. Roshi is on play, draw 1 card. That's good. It's just generic draw. Generic draw is good. But once the card's on the field, it doesn't do anything except be 5k power combo. But that's good. Just being beneficial combo is super good.
Yeah. So when let's just say we combo Whis and Roshi, does that mean it's 15k or is it just go off of whoever has the most combo power?
So you mean combo them into like say Goku?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you have Goku, he has 15k power.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to combo Whis and Roshi into Goku, then he would go to 30k power. Because it combines them.
It combines them. Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So, in this game, like any other card game, you know drawing is good.
Of course.
So Roshi's like, hey, summon me. You get a card. Forget about it. He's pretty solid.
Yeah.
But then we have cards like this, Tian Shinhan, where he has no effect.
Oh, he just got damage.
Yeah, he's a 15k attacker or 15k body. We'll say body because 15k power. Because the stat line represents their attack and defense. It's just their power overall.
Yeah.
And he's also a 10k combo. Whenever you have a card that's a vanilla, like it has no effects, then they have like the maximum stats. So for 1 cost, the maximum stats are 15k, 10k power. For a 2 cost, it's 20k power, 10k combo. Like all the vanillas will have 10k combo. And their stat lines will go up by 5k. So it's 15k, 20k, 25k, right? And then 30k. That's like pretty basic stat lines for the vanillas. And then Brawly has like 6 cost cards vanillas, so there'll be 40ks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there's nothing really amazing about the vanillas. But it's very good to keep in mind which vanillas are actually useful for your playing, and which are like pretty better in some decks. Like Android 18 is actually pretty good with Goku. but not the starter deck Goku. It's good with another leader Goku, which is the Universe 7 Goku.
Mm.
Because
Oh,
what that Goku does is that if they have Universe 7 in their stat line, then on your turn, they gain 5k power extra. So
Wow.
she would be a 25k power attack unit.
Wow.
And so basically, she gains a whole level's worth, a whole cost worth of power just off a leader's passive, which is pretty solid.
Yeah.
And the way this game is balanced is that the stronger a card is, the less combo power they usually have. But if they have good combo power, then that means that they have less
power.
Yes.
Okay.
So Krillin is a 2 cost that has 15k power. That's kind of weak for this stat line. However, his effect is when he attacks, he gains 5k power. So when he attacks, he goes to like regular stats, 20k.
Right.
And on play, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I just noticed something.
Oh, okay. And it also says on play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. So when you read this, you may think, why would I want to take a card from my life to my hand? And the reason that is because a lot of leaders want to do something called self-awakening. They want to awaken as soon as possible. Because on their flip side, when they're awakened is when they get really strong.
Gotcha. So what I noticed is not only was I reading, or you told me that he gets the 5k power when he's attacking. Since he's the Universe 7, if he's with that other Goku, does that also mean he gets an increase as well?
Yeah, with the other Goku, he would be a 20k dude by default on your turn, and then you go to 25k.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yep. Like, Krillin is pretty decent, with Goku at least, with the Gokus.
Right.
And again, because he has lowered stats, they're like, alright, you just get 10k combo. So, like, even if you don't want to play him eventually, you could have him in your hand as a resource. It's still pretty good.
Right.
Like, combo is very important to keep in mind. Like, this is 10k, this is 10k. But then you see Roshi's only 5k combo. And the reason for that is because his effect is good. Like, draw a card is good. So he gets less combo because that's a really powerful effect.
Right. Makes sense to me.
So, like, look at it this way. If a card is vanilla, it will have max stats. But if it has an effect, then it will gain less stats.
Right.
So you see, 18 is 20k, but then Vegeta, he has an effect, so he goes down to 15k. But his effect is, like, pretty solid. His effect is when he attacks, if he does damage to your opponent's life, instead of drawing the card they would have taken and getting damage, it goes to the graveyard. Oh, I guess I didn't really explain that when you hit an opponent, or when they lose a life, you only have 8 life in the game. When you lose a life, you draw that card from your life and add it to your hand.
Okay.
So that's one way of drawing cards. So depending on what you're fighting, you may actually not want to even attack into your opponent. Because if you do, then you're just giving them cards.
Okay.
But the thing is, when you attack, you also gain cards. So it's like a back and forth of, do I want to give them a card? Do I want to get a card?
It's a tug of war.
Yep. But again, if they attack with their units, then you can just attack into their units. So instead of attacking to their leader, you can just attack into Say I can just attack into their Vegeta because they attacked me with Vegeta. Like this Vegeta. Now,
So I don't have to attack the player. I don't have to attack the player directly. I can attack the card.
yeah, as long as it's in rest mode.
Rest mode, correct. Got it.
And another thing to note, which is important, that a person may overlook at the beginning, is that you can attack a card that has higher power, and you're like, why would I do that? And it's because you probably are gaining some kind of effect in that circumstance. So, Goku has 15k power. Let's say I attack Android 18. Like, well, I couldn't kill that 18 in a battle unless I comboed. But by default, Goku can draw a card when he attacks. So by attacking 18, you just gained a card, even if you didn't kill it.
Right. Well, that mean that your card is KO'd? I mean, or is knocked out?
No. So when you attack, if your opponent has higher power, then they just don't get damaged.
Oh, they just don't take damage.
Yeah, they just won't get KO'd.
Oh, okay.
But if you actually reach equal in numbers, then you win the trade. So if I hit them with 20k, and this card is 20k, then me attacking would win.
Okay. Alright, because of wrestling.
Yeah.
Alright.
But usually people will try to go over, because it's so easy to like beat equal numbers. But if you do equal numbers, then it forces your opponent to spend a card to try and protect that unit at the same time. Or say I had Goku, and then it's like, oh well, you didn't want to spend a card. I'm just going to use my ability, and now you're going to wish you used the card to kill my card. You know?
Right.
Yeah, we have this Gohan. This Gohan's pretty solid. He has 25k power, which is a pretty solid stat line. He has critical, just like the Vegeta we saw earlier. But he has 2 effects. And now he has 5k combo, right? And his other effect is when you attack, choose up to one of your opponent's battle card that gets negative 10k power for the turn. So that's pretty good. That means if this dude attacks, if they have like a weak blocker, that thing just didn't get to block at all. It just didn't get to exist. If my opponent has, again, we go back to Android 18 in rest mode, and I decide to attack into their leader or into 18, I could choose to make 18 go from 20k to 10k.
Right.
And then it's like, do they want to defend this card? Maybe. That's their choice. It just makes it more difficult because they lost a whole combo's worth of power, pretty much.
Right. That's kind of insane.
Give me one moment.
Yep.
Alright, I'll be back to you.
Alright, then.
But I'll be looking at this character in the meantime. That way I remember when I get back.
Alright.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. So, do you have any questions so far?
No, that's not really.
All right. Oh yeah. So for the next card, I was going to show you. I'm sure going to show you. It has a keyword called Double Strike. So what Double Strike means is that when this card does damage, it does the damage twice instead of once. So that doesn't mean it hits the card like if this were attack a battle card, it doesn't mean it hits it twice, because even if it did, it doesn't make a difference. But if it's a leader twice and it succeeds, that means instead of taking 1 damage, they take 2 damage. So instead of going from 8 to 7, you'll go from 8 to 6.
Oh wow.
So that's pretty powerful in certain situations. Mainly for closing out game, or even for hitting your opponent at certain times. Like, let's say your opponent only has 2 health. If you use this card and you power it up enough, then they're forced to try to counteract it. So that could force them to use a lot of cards. However, if you just straight out beat them, then you win the game, because instead of losing 1 life, you go down to 2 lives. So because cards like this exist, you have to always play around the fact that you can't go down to 2 life safely. Sometimes you can't even go down to 3 life safely.
Oh. Just end it.
So yeah, just end it. But because this card has this effect, because it's so powerful, it's pretty much like a boss monster, right? It has 0 combo. That means if your opponent does anything, throwing this away doesn't help you. It doesn't. It gives you nothing. There's not. I mean, there are discard effects in the game, but they're like usually like on a card effect. It's not like, I'll make your opponent discard a card. Now it's like, oh, I'm doing something I need to discard.
Right.
So, if you want, like, if you draw this card like in your opening hand, so I would just put it in the energy, but like, I don't need you right now. I have other ones that you I could get later. Because if you get it so early, it really doesn't benefit you.
Right.
However, you could just hold on to it if you really want to. But you just have to remember, you pretty much have a dead card in your hand for like 5 turns. So that's the thing with combo power. If it has combo, then it has use. If it doesn't have combo, then if it's too early, then it doesn't really benefit you at all. But again, if I only have 2 of this, like, I mean, if you buy the starter deck for this, then you'll have 3. So if you have 3, that's fine. You can throw 1 away early. It's fine. But if you only had 2, for some reason, like if you only have 1 or 2 in the deck, maybe you don't care about the card that much. You could just throw it away. But if you think the card is very important, especially for a certain matchup, you might just want to hold on to it. You have to really play around the matchup. And then we have cards like this. They're called super combos. They cost 7, and they have 15k power and 10k combo. And you're like, huh, this is kind of weird, right? It has no attack. It has 10k combo.
Yeah.
But its ability is super combo. When you use this card defensively, like in a combo defensively, Instead of being 10k, it becomes 20k. So it's worth 2 cards, pretty much. So defensively, this is a pretty good card. Like in most decks, especially if you're a beginner, you just run 4. Run 4 super combo. There's no reason not to run 4.
You said run 4?
Yeah, like the maximum of a card you can run in the game is 4 copies. And the super combos actually have a restriction where it says you can only run 4 super combos in a deck. And the thing is, the reason they say that is because other colors may have multiple super combos. Like green has King of Vegeta as a super combo. It also has Yamcha as a super combo. So it has 2 different cards that do the same thing. But at the end of the day, because it's a super combo, you're still only allowed to run 4.
They gave Yamcha super combo?
Yeah, they made Yamcha a super combo.
Oh, they must have felt real bad.
Like, throw him away. Literally, throw him away.
We did him dirty already. He got blown up, and that's been a meme for the past couple of years.
Bro, I've been reading Dragon Ball, and like every time Yamcha shows up, he legit is just jobber. Pure jobber. That's crazy.
He gets folded.
Bro, dudes try to give him respect saying, yo, he beat Goku once. Like, bro, Goku was hungry. He was in full power, bro. He lost to a little hungry boy.
I don't know, he was a boy.
Yeah, man. Goku was hungry. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, all he got was he was pretty good in Dragon Ball FighterZ, so that's all he got.
Yeah, in fighting games, he's great. Wolfang Fist is OD. But, like, his moveset translates so well to fighting games.
Mm-hmm.
But, like,
it just doesn't apply to the real world, so
yeah, not
in
his universe. It's funny. They're like, he literally got strong as Goku in like a way shorter time span. But it's like, it doesn't matter because Goku already power crept everyone.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, and now we're gonna go to these cards. These white border cards. These are called extras.
Are they spells and traps?
Yeah, extras are pretty much spells and traps.
Okay.
So the thing with extras is that they also cost things to play. But they could be played, depending on what they do, they could be played on your turn or your opponent's turn. So let's look at this card, Kamehameha. It says active battle, which means it could be used on your turn and your opponent's turn during the battle phase.
Okay.
And then it says choose up to your leader or one of your battle cards, and it gets 1500 power for the battle. But it's only for the battle, not for like the whole turn.
Right.
Then choose up to one of your opponent's cards, and it gets negative 5k power for the turn. So the reason extra cards exist, or the reason you would include them, is because they have some sort of effect to them that seems beneficial to you running it.
Right.
So this card costs 1. And by doing that, by spending 1 energy, instead of gaining 10k combo like you would with another card, you gain 15k combo. So this card is worth 1 to 3 cards, pretty much, by spending 1 energy.
Wow.
However, like, this card is basically like 1 to 4 cards worth, to be honest, because 15k power, that's 5, 5, 5, or that's 10 and 5, right? So that's 2 to 3 cards. However, it makes your opponent lose 5k power. So this is kind of like, if you attack a card, this is like a 20k power, pretty much.
Yeah.
And bro, pair that with Goku, like the starter deck Goku, even
Yeah,
stronger.
that's kind of insane.
Yeah. But the thing is, extra cards do cost energy. So let's say I keep going back to 18. So 18 costs 10k combo, right? If you use 18 in a combo, then Goku can go from 15k to 25k, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you do that, it doesn't cost energy to combo. You can combo as many cards as you want in your hand or on your field to make Goku stronger.
All right.
But if you use an extra card, it costs energy. So if I have one energy open, then I can use this card. But if I don't have any energy open, then I can't use this card at all. It pretty much doesn't do anything in my hand that turn.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing with extras is that they are more utility based, with the trade off that you have to use some energy to actually utilize them.
To utilize it. Got it. There goes the balance.
Yep. And it's very interesting because when the game first started, I'm like, how do I fit these extra cards in? How many extra cards should I fit in? And then the same thing happened in Yu-Gi-Oh! To me, where it's like, why would I play trap cards when they take a turn to do anything?
Mm.
So in this game, it was like, why would I play extra cards when they cost energy? I just want to play units instead. Unless the extra card is super strong. So Kamehameha is pretty decent, but it actually isn't run in every red deck. And God Kamehameha is pretty decent too, but to the point that you'll run maybe one, maybe two, but there's nothing wrong with running zero. Like that's how like unnecessary extra cards can be, to be honest.
I see.
But like if you see an extra card being beneficial, like it could be super strong. Like this extra card says, if you have no battle cards, make this cost 1 instead of 2. Right? So if your field's empty, this costs 1. And then its effect is on your turn, choose one of your opponent's battle cards that have 30k power or less and KO it. So this could take out a big beefy unit. This could take out a 5 cost card, or like a 4 or 5 cost card, or if you debuff your opponent's card, this could honestly take out like an 8 cost card if you debuff them enough.
Wow.
So there's nothing wrong with running 1. Yeah, but the thing is, another thing in this game is that currently you don't mix and match colors. So if you're playing red, you only play red. You don't play red and blue. It's only red.
Why is that? Is it like, do you get like, so in Tekken, when you mix, when I had red and green cards, it like cut my energy in half. Does that apply to this as well if you were to do that, or is it just not allowed?
Sorry, say that again?
So when I was playing Tekken years ago, if you wanted to mismatch like different colors, because they did colors as well, they would cut like your power limit to like half. And in order for you to do both red and green or red and whatever other color you wanted.
Yeah.
So does that apply to this as well, or is it something completely different?
It's something different. So like in this game, I think the reason you can't mix colors right now is because the leaders are only one color. And in the previous game that existed called Dragon Ball Masters, there were like dual color leaders. And I believe you were able to mix and match. But you can see in the energy cost here that we will eventually get cards fusions. Like, let's look at Gohan, for example. Gohan costs 4. He costs 4 to summon. But then it says here 2 dots. These 2 dots are red. Which means, it probably means that in the future, you could summon Gohan in a multicolored deck, but to summon him, at least 2 of the energy that you use have to be red.
Gotcha.
It's just at the moment, we just don't have mix and matching colors. Might be cool in the future, but for now they're just taking it slow.
Makes sense.
So we went over on-play effects, drawing, keywords as in your turn, your opponent's turn, vanillas, critical, critical, decreasing opponent's power to 0, double strike, super combo, active battle. Active battle just means during the battle phase. So during my battle phase or your opponent's battle phase, unless stated otherwise. And then active main. So that means your main phase. That doesn't mean your opponent's main phase. Only your main phase.
Got it.
And then let's look at another color. Let's go with Frieza, because he has the next color keywords that we have to look at. So, look, he also has a card that draws that has 5k combo. Like, a lot of decks just have a card like this. It's like, hey, just draw 1. Easy clap.
Yep.
But then, look, Frieza, green has cards like this too, but every color has a blocker. But yellow does specialize in having blockers. So here is Dodoria. Dodoria's effect is just, if your opponent attacks, you can choose to redirect that attack to Dodoria. So it's like, hey, I'm afraid my opponent's going to hit me or hit one of my cards for big damage. No, I hit this dude instead.
Right.
Sorry?
I was laughing. I was like, man, this sounds like a staller.
Yeah. Yellow has a lot of blockers. Each color has blockers, but yellow has, like, can actually really utilize the blockers.
Oh.
So let's show Zarbon. Zarbon is also a blocker, but his other effect is add the 1 card from your life to your hand.
Mm-hmm.
So you can choose to decrease your life to draw a card. And the thing is, with Frieza, you want to get to your awakened state as fast as possible, because if you get to your awakened state, then you can just start attacking your opponent for free, pretty much.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because if your opponent attacks with a card, they have to, like, if they attack, they pretty much are saying, oh, well, you can attack that card next turn. But if you attack with Zarbon and then Frieza's awakened, then it's like, well, doesn't matter. Zarbon just restands, and then you can't attack Zarbon anymore. And on top of that, he's a blocker, so it's like, well, even if you do attack me, I could use his blocker effect. If he is in rest mode, then he can't use the blocker ability. But since he will be standing up because of Frieza, then he gets the benefit of being able to attack and defend.
Right. That's crazy.
And here's another thing that's important to keep in mind.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of cards in this game will say up to. So when it says up to, you can choose that many. It says add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. So the thing is, say Frieza has 4 life. you may not want to go down any further, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it says add up to 1. So up to 1 means you don't have to do 1. You could choose 0.
I see. That's just a limit.
Yep. But there are cards that will say add 1 card from your life to your hand. And in that instance, you don't have a choice. You just have to do it.
You better do it. Do it.
Yeah, do it. Like, look at this card. This card says, when attacking, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. So this card is also a self-awakener.
Mm.
And its second effect is, then choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards of a cost of 3 or less and switch it to rest mode. So basically, this card is like, hey, your opponent has cards, but they're not going to be able to do anything as long as they're 3 or less. So this is good to get rid of blockers and good to get rid of weaker units. And the added benefit of this card is that it has such high power. But because it has such high power, it has a lower combo. And what I mean by high power is it has 20k combo. I mean 20k power. Most leaders in the game have 20k power. So this can attack an awakened leader without needing a combo.
Alright.
Which is pretty strong. A lot of yellow cards do that. Like, the sweet spot of a card is 20k to 25k. And the only reason you need 25k is because Brawly exists. Without Brawly existing, you wouldn't need 25k cards.
It'd be just fine.
Yeah. But that's the balance of Brawly. Brawly, like, Zarbon eventually doesn't attack anything. Like, it can, but if you're fighting a Brawly, it can't really attack. Like, you can, you have to combo, but by default, it's not really attacking. It's just sitting there.
Makes sense.
But then, let's say you have this Frieza. It's a vanilla, right? But it has 25k combo. So because it has 25k power, that means it can attack into Brawly without needing to actually spend resources. So that makes this card pretty decent. Like, 2-drop vanillas are decent against most leaders, but not Brawly. But then 3-drop vanillas are really good because they're good against everything.
Right. Okay. Making a little bit more sense.
So, I could go over the other cards. I guess I'll go over Kui. Kui has 1 KO effect. When KO, draw 1 card. So if Kui dies, you just get a card. Nice. And Kui is a blocker, so you could eat a hit and get a card. Nice. Pretty much pays for itself.
Right.
But here's the downside. If you put Kui to the graveyard by reducing its power to 0, you don't draw a card.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, so against red, Kui's not very good.
Right.
Like, it could still work. It could be annoying, but it's not very good.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's still a decent card to have, especially at the beginning. And then we have Frieza. I'll go over Frieza just because he has something kind of unique. He has double strike, but then his effect is when this dude attacks, if your opponent has a card in rest mode, then it stays stuck in rest mode next turn.
Wait. Say that one more time. So he has double attack. And
Yes,
then,
he has,
you can choose one that's in rest mode and they stay in rest mode.
Yep. So if my opponent has a really strong unit And I'm like, well, I don't want to deal with that unit. You attack with Frieza or Golden Frieza, and then it stays stuck in that rest mode next turn. So they can't use it for combo. They can't attack with it. It's pretty much just a dead card for that turn.
Oh. Tell him to hold the bench.
Yeah, he just benches the opponent's card for a whole turn.
Kind of like it.
Yeah. And then he has his extra cards. His extra cards are about controlling the board. This card, Golden Death Beam. Choose one of your opponent's rest mode battle cards that cost 3 or less and KO it. So this is decent. It could get rid of weaker blockers if it's in rest mode. Get rid of annoying attackers. This is a decent card. This is like a pretty good card against blue. Pretty decent against red. The problem is, since green is so prevalent, and green doesn't play early game cards, this card is not very good against green.
That's unfortunate.
Yep, but there's nothing wrong with running 1 to 2 copies if you really like it. Alright, I'll be back again. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. How much more time do you have to chill?
Not much.
Not much.
Yeah, I gotta. Technically, I gotta be at work in 9 minutes.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So right now, I'm just putting my lunch together.
Hey man.
Yeah.
Well, how long?
But
You said it's 2 hours.
what?
How long is your shift?
My shift is 8 hours.
8 hours. Okay.
I work until about 7 o'clock in the morning.
So you're like the overnight?
Yep, overnight. I get paid a little bit more, and then I don't gotta deal with people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, the only benefit right now is I got a set schedule, so I'm off every Mondays and Tuesdays.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but yeah, no. Are you busy tomorrow? Are you working tomorrow?
I should be free tomorrow. I don't know when, but I'll be free.
Okay, well, I will be. I think I only have to do like 2 things in the morning tomorrow.
Yeah.
So like after like I don't know, after about like 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. I'll be free. So
Alright.
if you'd like to continue on, then or do whatever, I'm down.
You said when? 10, 11?
No, I said I'll be.
When
Yeah,
you're
I'll be free around 10 or 11 a.m. tomorrow.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, so I don't need that much sleep.
You get more sleep though.
Well, I wish my body worked like that.
Alright, man.
I appreciate the basics of the tutorial. I greatly appreciate that.
No problem, dude.
Yeah, that means I'm gonna have to stream it one day and get my butt kicked a few times.
Well, I can help you pick a deck. I can help you pick whatever, because I do have some experience in the game. I just you tell me what you like based on what your preference or your character, and I'll help you.
I appreciate that. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and head off to work. Are you gonna continue streaming on YouTube, or are you done?
I'll probably play a few games.
Okay. Well, I'll be in your stream watching it.
Alright.
This is I'll message as often as I can. But
Alright, later, Tina.
later again.
Alright. Well, thank you all for watching the teaching my friend portion of the game. I didn't finish just showing off all the colors, but pretty much went over the basics. And hopefully that is good enough for now. Tomorrow I'll be helping my friend by showing them more colors. The other 2 colors, that being blue and green. And then hopefully they'll see what they like, and then we'll go from there. But in the meantime, we're gonna play some games. What do I play? I kind of want to play Beerus. I fixed this deck, right? I don't know if I can win with this Goku deck, but we'll try it. Ginyu? Cooler? Ginyu? feel like this deck should be good. Let me try this one. I didn't win with it last time, but it should work. This one should work too. This one is just pure damage. Maybe I'll try this one. Not needing to rely on the Ginyu Force could be good. But the Ginyu Force is like really strong. You know, I want to try U7 Goku. I haven't tried this deck yet. Let's try it. Let's see how it plays out. And we're gonna test it in ranked. Usually I test my decks in free play, but it doesn't make much of a difference, I guess. Okay, it makes a difference, but barely. The dude's gold and I'm silver. Looking good on that. Alright, we're playing against green, so we kind of want to aggro them down. Let's see what we got. Really good hand. Let's keep this. I wasn't paying attention, but I'm going first or second. I'm going second. Okay. They charge their Brawly. That means they probably have spent full Brawly. Draw. This is the least useful card we have for now. Besides Mafuba. I'll get rid of this Goku, I guess. Yeah, I'll get rid of Goku. First will attack. I mean, this Goku is super good, but we have 2 more in the deck, I think we're running 4, actually. So I'm just gonna draw a card. End my turn. Next turn I could summon Hit. When I play Hit, then I can kill the Sun Goku. Okay, they're attacking into me. You want to draw cards, but I'm fine with taking damage. I don't need 2 hits, I could get rid of 1 actually. Yeah, they're probably going to try and use these Gokus to defend themselves. Oh snap, Hercule. I've never seen someone use Hercule. Hercule has an interesting effect. Its effect is this card must attack whenever possible. It's just forced to attack, dude. Yeah, we'll get rid of... Yeah, we'll get rid of Krillin, actually. No, we'll get rid of an 18. We don't... No Krillin. First I'll summon here. Then we'll use Hit to attack Gohan. I'll card from my life to my hand. Kill one of the Gokus. See what they'll do with this. Next, we're going to attack Hercule. Attacking Hercule using Roshi. They probably don't want to defend Hercule. Honestly, maybe I didn't need to use the Roshi for combo. It might have let it just die, but I didn't want to take the damage next turn for free. All right, so they're ramping right now. Oh, they're using another Hercule. They're gonna try and kill Hit. They have 6 cards. I have 10. So they have 8 cards. Wait, they just spent something. Did they? This is at 20k. So all I had to do is spend 5k. I'll just use this Roshi to protect it. I want to protect Hit. It's worth keeping Hit alive. What you want to do with the Universe 7 Gokus have a big field. You know, it doesn't necessarily benefit Hit. It's still good to have in general. All this dude's helping me. Letting me ramp. Nice. I don't need both Vegetas. I'm gonna keep them Fuba for now. Flip. So now my effect is all Universe 7 cards have 5k more power on my turn. So that means that Beerus would have more power. Beerus would be a pain on my turn. Let me attack here. Make this go down to 1. And attack Hercule, see what I get. I actually don't need to attack Hercule anymore, it doesn't do anything. There is a 10k combo, so that's useful to them. Alright, we're on 3 energy, so we could summon 18. But you know what I want to summon? I want to summon Vegeta just to be a pain in their butt. Summon Vegeta, attack with Vegeta. We'll summon Roshi. I'm not gonna use its effect, I'll just summon it. And then end my turn. Awakening. This Gohan at 5 energy. So if they summon, okay, interesting. So this lets them ramp a little bit. Letting Hit die. I'm kind of fine with Hit dying. I don't need Hit. I don't want Vegeta to die though. I want Vegeta to live. Vegeta's kind of a nuisance right now, so it's worth having. Can I make this go down one? Yeah, I can. I don't need hit anymore. It's useful to have though. For the hit. I could do this. Let's try this. We take 1 life from our hand. Now the Mafuba in my hand is free. I will use Mafuba. Make this go down 1500. Now I'm going to attack it. I want to see what they do. They let it die. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to summon Beerus. Use Beerus to attack. Beerus attack. Give my other card power. 5k power. They don't want to leave their life, so they're doing this. But I still have Vegeta to attack with, and attack with Vegeta. Do they use another card to protect themselves? They do. They use another card. Now they're down to 6 cards, while I have 9. Now, I'll end my turn. I can defend my card with my combo pieces. I can't use this because it only works on my turn. But I have my combo pieces. I actually have 3. I have so many cards in my hand that don't do anything. This dude is willing. I'm willing to let Vegeta die at this time, I think. I kind of want to use Roshi. I think I'll use Roshi to protect him. I want to see what they summon. They can't summon Brawler. Okay, they summon Gohan. Kill Beerus. That's fine. Sucks, but whatever. They attack this. That's okay. Also okay. I'm fine. I'll let this die now. I'll use one of these. So this card has 30k power. I have 6 energy. I could actually just kill it by using these 2. So I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do that combo. So that's a summon Gohan. That makes this Gohan go down 10k. Let's attack this Gohan, see what we get. Will they defend it? They let it die. Interesting. So because they did that, I'm just going to summon Android 18. Now we're going to attack with Gohan. Then we'll attack with... do I want to attack? Bro, the problem is my hand has like no combo power in it. I kind of need this 18 to stay alive. Yeah, this is pretty risky. I think I need to use this ability. I just need to draw a card. Yeah, I need this. There we go. Now I feel safer. I'm not completely safe, but I do feel safer. opponent isn't spending any cards. Either they feel confident or they're really searching for a card right now. They could kill me next turn. They could kill me this turn. Let's see what they do. If they summon the androids, I could be in trouble. If they summon Brawly, then I could be okay. I just have to let this die. It's not worth protecting. I mean, it's definitely worth protecting, but I need to protect my face right now. Okay. So they don't have Brawly, they don't have the androids, so we're okay. I had to eat the hit. I had to get more cards. I don't think I can kill them next turn, but I have to attempt to. I don't need to charge. I could charge though. I should charge. If I summon this, I could do good damage to them. I could charge this. I should charge this one. If I only had 2 of these. I'll charge this, I guess. I'll charge this. We'll draw. Alright. I could summon Gohan. Gohan would be the worst, but I think I need to... Oh, frig, I summoned the wrong Goku. No, dude, I summoned the wrong Goku. That's bad. Well, that's unfortunate. Whatever. Had to go in. Oh man, another 0-cost card. I had to summon this guy for nothing. Alright, they haven't used a single super combo. And no gigantic meteor either. Let's just use this, force a card out their hand. Oh yeah, they could use their ability too. So they go 3,500, they still have to use a 20k. Darn, I really used the wrong Goku, man. That was a misplay. They look... They're not the same, but I just picked the wrong one. This is risky, but I'm not letting myself go down to 1 health. Was it worth? Dude, the card on top of my deck doesn't cost anything. Oh well, in my turn. If I lose, it is what it is. It sucks that I misclicked, but yeah. I have so many 0-cost combos in my hand that I might as well just lost anyway. Not gonna do anything? I guess I'll use a 5k. They're gonna try. I think they're gonna summon Brawly. Yeah, it sucks. I can't do anything because I don't have any cards. I just have to do this. Everything else in my hand costs 0. They're dead. Maybe I should take out my Gears. Oh, they're gonna like that. They should combo. Yeah, they're using that card. I lose. It is what it is. Even if I didn't misclick, I still would have lost, I'm pretty sure. Yeesh, I have so many 0 cost cards, dude. I showed them all my cards. Didn't do anything. It sucks, man. I gain EXP. I lost 10 points. But when you win, you gain like 20 points. That's okay. Can I change this deck? It's 50 card deck. 0, 0. How many zeros do I have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 0 cost cards, 0 combo cards. 3 of this is probably too much, sadly. Do 2 of this. What else would I add though? I don't want Batomas. I have to take out 1 card to add another Batoma. 3 of this, sure. 4 of this, 4 of this, 4 of this, 3 of this. I probably don't need Bafuba, but it seems fun. Maybe take out a Beerus? Beerus is good against Swarm. Well, I just realized I don't have Frost. I mean, Frost wouldn't have helped in that matchup at all, but I don't have Frost. Bro, what is my deck? I need Frost. Alright, I need to switch this deck up. This card's pretty strong, this card's good, this card's good. I'll run 2 of this card. Now I have to take out like 4 cards or something. I want Batamo, he seems kind of fun. No, actually, we don't need Batamo on this build. Batamo's for the starter build. So take out 1 to 2 cards. I take out this dude. It's kind of decent, this deck. I don't need it though, but it's kind of decent. I could take out a Frost. But Frost is kind of good. I could take out 1 of this. It's like decent. I mean, searching is like pretty good. Searching for my super combo is good. Mafuba, don't need it, but it's good. Kamehameha. Kamehameha is decent. The 52 card deck, I could play 52 cards. I'd be more consistent to play 51. But I could play 52, it makes little difference. I'll play 52 after. Let's try this. Go again. Now this matchup Frost is like really strong.
いい戦いにしような。
いつでもどう
This is
ぞ。
a pretty decent hand. I don't really pay attention where I go first and second though. Am I going first? I'm going second. So I could early Frost. I could charge this. Let's charge this. First will attack. Nice, we got Roshi. Now attacking in the freeze is kind of dangerous because these are one still awaken early. So what we're gonna do is that on our second turn, we're just gonna slam down Frost, and then our opponent will be pretty gimped. And the thing is, we're red, we're Goku, so we wanna be awakened too. Oh, we have 3 Frosts. We're chilling. We're big chilling. I'm actually gonna put away one of the Frost. I don't need all these Frost, I guess. First, I'm gonna attack. No, I'm not gonna attack. The Sun Frost. That's it. We end our turn. I'm not gonna attack that dude. They can attack me. Or I'm not gonna attack them. I don't want them to awaken. I'll eat the hit. We keep getting Roshi. Let's go, dude. They can't attack with their unit. Not that they would choose to. Oh, they can't attack with that dude either. Because Frost exists. I'll use Vegeta, I guess. Withdraw. Okay, cool. Withdraw again. That's really good in this matchup. And then, withdraw again. Vegeta to our hands. No, we'll add one of these dudes. We could add Super Combo, or I could add this. This Goku could be good though. Let me add this Goku. Hey, it's me, Goku. This card will be decent next turn. So we'll go on, but I could use this. kill this dude. Knees, nays. Could kill Zardon too, but I don't need to kill Zardon, just kill nays. Alright, now that they awaken, now I can start attacking them.
恐怖のショーを始めよう。覚悟なさい。
They still attack me, that helps me. That helps me. So I'm fine with that. Let me take the damage.
逃がしませんよ。
Another one. I don't need both, but I'll keep both, I guess. Well, no, I don't need both. I'll just throw away one. First, I summon this. And then I will kill this because it has the most combo power. Then I will flip.
一気に行くぞ。行くぜ。
I will attack
行くぞ。
with Goku. You have 9 cards. That's fine. Gonna attack with this Goku. This dude does a lot of damage. See what they'll do. Will they eat one of these? That's fine. Go ahead. And I'm gonna use this card to add a card to my hand. I could add a super combo, or I could add Mafuba. Mafuba can be good. A super combo would be good. I'm not gonna die this turn though. Let's add Mafuba. We're in our turn. Brother, one of Mafuba is like kind of clutch.
覚悟なさい。
I don't want to take that much damage. I'll just use a Roshi.
逃がしませんよ。
I'm fine with taking damage, but I don't want to take damage right now. I don't know what they're gonna do. That's fine. Am I fine losing 2 cards? I mean, losing 2 life? Yeah, now I am. They have 8 cards. I have 11. This is 5. I could do this. That'd be 4,000. 5,000. I could do that. Did they attack with this yet? I could kill this with Mafuba, I think. That would go
恐怖のショーを
1,500.
始めようか。
Oh yeah, I can't attack it. This can make it go down 1,500. This will go down 1,500. It still has 500 life though. I could make it go down. Yeah, I can't make it go down all the way. I don't need this. I could kill this. Let's do that, I guess. And then next turn I could kill it with Beerus. Kill Zarbon. We'll attack with Goku. We won't combo because they have the combo. They have to use 1 to 3 cards. They ate that. They wanted to eat that. It's okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6,000, 7,000, 7,500.
覚悟なさい
Send this.
逃がしません
But
よ
not too much.
まだまだ
How many cards do they have in their hand? 10? If they summon another one, it'd be dangerous. They only go to 4,500? I'm willing to spend 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Just 5,000, 4,500. If they want to damage me, they have to spend other cards. Yeah, they could do that. That's fine. That's what I was playing around. I hope they spend cards here. Yeah, it's a smart move not to. Yeah, that looks so good. Can I kill both? This could kill things with 2,500. I could kill one. This won't kill either. That's 5. That's not enough. I mean, I could make Mafuba free. I could kill one of them. I could spend this. Alt WinCon. I'm kind of using the food though. Now let's just go all out. First, let's attack. No, let's summon this first. Use its ability. Then I'll use Mafuba. Make this go down. We'll summon Beerus. Use Beerus effect. send Beerus away. We can kill this one. Attack with Beerus. Using Roshi and Gohan. I'm not gonna win. Alright, now let's just attack. Let's at least force the card out their hand. Effort. I definitely lost here though. I wonder what I could have did different. Oh, they had Death Ball. Interesting. Could I have won this matchup? Is there something with my deck? I would die.
いきますよ。さようなら。
I feel like if I didn't play the Roshi stuff with the extra cards, it might be better. Let me try the regular Goku. I changed this one, right? Otamo, this dude, this dude. Okay, we'll try this one. I'm gonna have to change the starter deck one. I'm in the blue Goku one. Let's try this. Try the starter deck Goku.
Ora, ワクワクしてきたぞ。
壊されたいのはどいつ。
いい戦いにしような。
破滅を見せてやろう。
Okay, bro. Going second, cool. Nice, I could get rid of that with Whis. This card's good for this matchup. Also, the weakest card here is that Goku, but I'll send away this Gohan for now. Just for summon Whis. Use his effect, get rid of the Moa. And now another one. So now we can start 10k. 5k is enough for now. Another Moa? We're just gonna lose another one. Oh, they have their ramp. What did they get the first turn? With Moa. I'm not sure they got anything. Did they get the Moa? I'm not sure they got anything. We don't need Beerus in this matchup. First, I'll use this dude's effect. Get rid of the blocker. Then I'll summon another one. Use its effect. Get rid of this one. Attack. This guy's not really good in this matchup at. Then we'll summon Roshi, even though its effect doesn't really do anything, at least if you take a life, it's useful. So these cards, I'll just get rid of Frost since it's the least useful. So they ramp here. They attack me. I want to take damage. That's useful. Thank you. Another one of these dudes. I don't need any more of this. I could actually throw this one away. We're on 4. First, let me attack to see what I get. I could play this. No, let me just summon it. Sweet. So we're gonna attack. Alright, we saw every Whis. We have them at 5. Next turn we can summon Goku, so we're gonna wait a turn. Usually I would attack them, but because I have this Goku in my hand, I can make Brawly go from 5 to 3, and then when they awaken, they'll go from 3 to 2 instead of 4 to 3. Being at 2 life is super bad for Brawly. For anyone really, but if I could do it with Son Goku, get in there. They could kill 2 costs, so I guess they're using their ability to kill one of these guys. No bigger than me. And this summon will just straight up get rid of Vegeta. I don't really want to take the hit. At this point, I don't need this Whis anymore, I think. Can I choose up to one of your battle cards? Can I do it to myself? Oh no. I'm not going to take any damage. I forgot. Yeah, power difference. I don't need Beerus. I'm just gonna get rid of Beerus. I don't need it in this matchup. It's good though. I'm gonna attack. And when I attack, I'll use a Frost. Now I'm at 45. That's really annoying for them to defend against. I could attack. I'm not going to attack, I think. Yeah, I'm not going to attack. I think Brawly wants to awaken on the enemy turn. So if I don't attack, then they don't get the action to awaken. Now we're not out of the water yet. But we're looking pretty good right now. So this is the combination. Hmm.
一気に行くぞ
Oh, this works on battle cards only. Oh, that was a waste. 5K? Do this. Yeah. Now it was a battle card, not the leader.
まだまだ
But now I can't use it to defend Son Goku. Damn, 2500, what? I guess I'll use this. I don't need Roshi anymore.
まだまだ
行くぞ
They're attacking me? Okay. They're still not awakening.
まだまだ
They're just choosing not to awaken. There it is.
最高の気分だ
So they're choosing to discard an energy to draw. Okay. I misused my power, but luckily I didn't really need it. Oh, I kind of want to play that. If I play that, I could play this. But let's get rid of this. If I play this, I'm just gonna play it. It's so stupid. I want to get rid of Turles, to be honest. Turles is a pain in the butt. Let's get rid of Turles, right? Yeah. Before you defend Turles? Hopefully. Probably not, but I can see them doing it. They had to play around a lot of cards here. Now I could use this in an attempt to try and get the super combo. Or I could just keep the energy in reserve. See if they defend it. They haven't used any super combos. So they are defending this. I think I should. Let me see what I can get away with here. This is 6,500. Do I have to use some super combos to defend himself? One. 3 more cards, 2 to 3 more cards. Another super combo. Okay. Now 1 more card. Okay. As long as I don't die next turn, I'm okay. There's a high chance we could die though, depending on what they do. Attack us with this, that'd be a pain. Okay. That's fine. I hope they attack me with Brawler first. This Brawler. I have an extra card and 1 full energy again. I don't want to eat this hit, dude. Frick, I have to though. I can't stop it. I could stop it. But just 3,000. Just stop that.
まだまだ。
行くぞ。
Oh, you didn't do anything. Huh. Six? I could attack him. I could attack him with this. That's a little bit. I let themselves eat that. Okay. Let's try and scare them. This is 3,000.
一気に行くぞ。
You only have to spend 10k here. They use a super combo? How many super combos have they used? 3? 3. This isn't a lot. Let's see if we can end it this way. They would have to put 4,000. If they have Destructive Strength, I mean, Gigantic Meteor is not that bad. They did. So they matched it. Alright, I'll probably lose here. I have this card for next turn in case I don't die. I probably will have another brawler. Yeah, I lost. Too strong. Oh well. We're not doing too good with the Gokus. Not doing too hot. Oh well. That's fine. Anyway, thanks for watching, y'all. I really appreciate it. I'll try streaming more on YouTube. But thanks. I'll see y'all.